Hey, what's up everyone? Today it's a pretty gloomy day outside, just lounging back, and today I'm going to be talking about Kick-Ass. So this movie Kick-Ass, I saw the trailers for it in the cinema and I thought, yeah, this looks pretty interesting, looks like it would be a pretty fun movie. And then one day I was chilling on Facebook and this one dude messaged me on the Facebook chat and he just started going off about this movie. He started screaming about it, saying how dope it was. So I went to check it out and I can definitely say that it lives up to the hype. Now this movie, Kick-Ass, basically it's about four normal people, no superpowers or anything, no special equipment, who decide to become heroes. And as the name implied, it all centers around this one guy, Kick-Ass, who's basically the typical high school nerd. And ever since Superbad came out in 2007, there's been kind of this emergence of, I don't really know what you would call this genre, but there's been like this emergence of films where nerds are kind of the focal point, and the movie involves nerds kind of coming out of their shell and like getting laid or something like that. Like, every time you turn on the TV, you see a movie with like Jonah Hill or Michael Cera or Clark Duke, who's in this movie, or McLovin, who's in this movie. But this movie, it has that element. It has that element of like a nerd coming out of his shell. But I'd say more so it's kind of about a normal person trying to just, rise up and take a stand and, fight injustice. And there's actually something that I read in the paper the other day that relates to this movie perfectly. And this is a true story. A few days ago in New York, this homeless guy tried to stop this mugger who was mugging a woman, and he actually got stabbed by the mugger. And he was lying in a pool of his own blood on the sidewalk for like 40 minutes, and 20 people walked by. And at one point, some guy even came and took a picture of him with his cell phone. And there's actually a scene like exactly like that in this movie. First time Kick-Ass goes out with his batons, he's fighting these three gang members who are chasing a guy, and he gets beat down. And there's all these people standing in this diner taking videos of him with their cell phones. And then finally, one of the muggers is just like, "Yo, what's wrong with you?" And Kick-Ass is just like, "Yo, there's all these people standing around, and you ask what's wrong with me." So that's kind of what I like about this movie, that it has like a really deep-seated message, and it's not just about like some nerd trying to get laid or something like that. And then in terms of the rest of this movie, Nicolas Cage and Chloe Moretz, they deliver the action. Chloe Moretz is a 13-year-old actor, and her performance was just amazing. Like, I think when you see this, you're going to be really blown away by her performance, especially because she uses the C word, and she's only 13. And then Nicolas Cage, too, is actually one of my favorite performances by him, because usually he has the same kind of personality in every movie, but in this movie in particular, I think it actually fit with the character. And then McLovin's character, he's basically there for, comic relief. So yeah, overall this movie, really good message, really fun, really quirky, great performances from all the actors. So overall I give this movie 4 stars out of 5. I'd highly recommend checking it out. Alright, peace.